A lot of PlayStation VR puzzle games are focused on the core gameplay. It's rare when we get a VR puzzle game that has other stuff like a story. But with Torn, created by Aspyr, it strives to be a unique puzzle game with story elements and an interesting setting. Torn has you playing as Catherine Patterson, a blogger looking for a good story to write. The game starts you off in the middle of a forest following a trail. You don't know how you got there, you're just there. You walk further down and find an abandoned mansion. Patterson goes inside and realizes that this is a mansion of an older man that went missing decades ago. There's a lot more to the story, but I don't want to spoil it as that's one of the best parts. The gameplay of Torn has you solving puzzles to collect special orbs. I won't spoil what these orbs are as they are a big part of the story. The puzzles themselves involve going into all the different rooms in the mansion and solving circuit-related puzzles. These puzzles have you looking for objects around the room using a gravity tool. The gravity tool can show you the circuit wires and the items that power them. You can also pick up objects with the tool. You have to find the right objects to power up the circuits. There are multiple different shapes, so you'll have to find the right one. Another way to earn orbs is by grabbing objects. Specific objects store orbs inside. These objects will sometimes shake, so that is something to look out for. Now with those puzzles comes one of my biggest complaints. Those two puzzle styles are repeated throughout the entire game, so it got really repetitive for me. It's not that the puzzles are bad, it's just when you repeat the same type for the rest of the game with only a few different mini puzzles, it can get fairly boring. Especially when you spend minutes just trying to find one object and you're running in circles around the room. But one of the great things about this game is the setting and music. The mansion itself is really detailed and polished, and you can tell they spent a lot of time making the mansion come alive in VR. The music definitely helps with that. This game has a very nice soundtrack throughout the entire game. Overall, Torn is a decent game. It does a lot well, but the puzzles did drag down the enjoyment in several parts of the game for me. There are some clever designs throughout the game, but it just got a little repetitive after a while. So much that I started listening to a podcast while playing the game. I don't want to sound too negative because I also loved a lot about the game. The setting, music, and the unique, hard-to-predict story were all great. The game took me 6 hours to beat, and I earned all 16 trophies by the end of it, which does not include a platinum. If you like exploring or experiencing a great story, this might still be for you. If not, and you want more compelling gameplay, you might want to pass or wait for a sale on this one.